Okay, picking up with question number 25, find the vertex, focus, and directrix of the parabola. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get it in that x minus h squared equals 4py minus k form. So we want to get the squared term on the left. I want to get the y, the single variable term on the right. I need to factor out any coefficient, and then I do need to split that coefficient up into 4 times something. So in this case here, the x minus 4 is all set on the left-hand side, equals, I need to split that 12 up into 4 times something, and the y is fine the way that it is. And so 4 times 3 is 12. Now if you forget, since I need to just split this up, I just have to do 12 divided by 4 to get that value there. So now my vertex is going to be 4, since that's with the x, and we're subtracting nothing from the y, so the vertex will be 4, 0. Because it's x squared, it means it opens up and down. Because p is positive, it opens up. So therefore, I know my focus, is going to be 3 up from that. So that's 4, 3. And I know my directrix is going to be 3 down. And since it's the y coordinate that's changing, that's just a nice easy way of remembering that it's going to be y equals negative 3. If we were moving left and right, it would be the x coordinate that changes, and the directrix would be x equals. Again, it really has to do with the fact that the directrix is perpendicular to the axis, and when you have a vertically oriented parabola that opens up or down, our axis is vertical, and our directrix would be horizontal. All right, with 26, we have to move this to the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it over there. So I get 10 times x minus 2. I need that to be 4 times something. So like I said in the previous example, just divide 10 by 4. So I get 10 over 4, which reduces to 5 over 2. Because it's y squared, it opens right and left. Because p is positive, it's going to go right. So my vertex is, don't forget, it's always x first, so 2, negative 1. In circles and ellipses, we always put the x on the left, the y on the right, so it kind of naturally flows that way. This is one of those cases with parabolas. You have a y on the left and the x on the right, so you have to purposely make sure you put the x coordinate first. Our focus is going to be 5/2 or 2.5 to the right of that. So here again, I'm looking at 2 as being 4 over 2. And so if I move 5 over 2, I get to 9 over 2. The y coordinate doesn't change. And the directrix, again, it's the x coordinate that's changing. And from 4 over 2, we're going to go left 5 over 2. We get to negative 1 over 2. All right, 27 to 28. Here we're going to have to complete the square. So I automatically know because it's at y squared, it's going to open left and right or left. Not yet sure whether it's going to open to the right or the left, but we'll get there. So we're going to go ahead, y squared minus 8y, and I'm going to move the x term to the other side as well as the constant. Let's go ahead and complete the square here. So half of negative 8 squared is 16. Be sure to add that to both sides. So I get y minus 4 when I factor y minus 4 squared on the left equals, and I get 2x plus 2 on the right. We do need to factor that coefficient out. And now split it into 4 times p. Where again p, I'm just going to divide 2 by 4, and I get 1/2. Because p is greater than 0, then we know it is to the right. So therefore, my vertex, negative 1, 4. Again, be careful with the x and y. My focus is going to be 1/2 to the right of this point. So 1/2 to the right of negative 1 is negative 1/2. And the directrix is going to be 1/2 to the left. So it's going to be x equals, since it's the x coordinate that's changing, and 1/2 to the left of the vertex takes me to -3/2. 28 similar. Again, because it's x squared, it's going to open up or down. So I get x squared plus 10x equals -20y plus 15. 1/2 of 10 squared is 25. So we factor the left side, we get x plus 5 squared. Here I get -20y plus 40. So we have to factor out the -20 and split that -20 into a little bit easier this time. 4 times -5. So now because -5 is less than 0, it's going to open down. So our vertex is -5, +2. Our focus is going to be 5 down from that point. So -5, -3. Since it's our y coordinate that's changing, our directrix is going to be y and then 7 or 5 above 2, which takes us to 7. All right, that takes us through number 28. We'll continue with 29 in the next video.